Hello, Fabulous Aquarius. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of July 2016, General Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. This month, what a powerful month it is. What a month that can change us from the inside out, and you certainly are no exception to that. There's a new moon happening early this month, and this new moon is happening in a part of the sky for you that has to do with your work, the workplace, and your health. There's a lot of reality check energy around this particular new moon. There's a strong desire on your part to begin again in some way, and a part of that beginning again happens through honest evaluation, through having a good look at yourself and deciding where you want to go from here. And it really is fresh start energy, yes, but sometimes moments of truth can come on in ways that are not necessarily comfortable or convenient. So if you think about how this plays out in the workplace, look, we've got Pluto here speaking with this new moon. And for all the air signs out there, I've been saying around areas of work and career, there may be, it's possible, some power games that may be happening or power dynamics that may be playing out. You do want to watch this in the workplace. So where it applies, if there's a place you go for your work, you may see some of that playing out, some power dynamics. If you are self-employed as well, this can be a time when you're feeling very motivated, very determined to make some changes. Some of that desire for change may be inspired by, part of the impetus may be an honest evaluation of how you're feeling about your work, of what you're doing, of how well you're doing what you're doing. Now, I do want you to watch around this for all signs out there. There can be a strong sense of fatedness, of the change that must happen and must happen now. And there can also be a strong sense of destiny. There can be a strong sense that you have a desire now to move in a direction that you believe will create greater wealth and a redefining of wealth as well. So that may be you deciding that you want to change things so that you're making more money. That may very well be how this plays out. A desire to create financial wealth for yourself leads you to make changes in the work front. For others of you out there, that you may realize that it's not all about the money, and that can happen a lot. Most Aquarians are not, are not the superficial kinds, right? Are not, as we say, all about the bling. Most Aquarians out there are connected to something a little bit more essential. We're able to see past. It is an air sign after all, so it's not about the material stuff, and it's a lot more about your experience in life and how you're understanding it, how you're interacting with life, that you will place value on. And so with a sky like this, there can be a reconfiguration of what really matters and making choices from that place. Deciding what stays, but also deciding what has got to go, and allowing that release to happen so that you can feel lighter, you can feel like you're beginning again. This new moon may also play out in the realm of health, so you do want to watch. There might be something that shows up for you to show you where it is that you are now ready for change. Now, I did speak to this for your opposite sign as well. There is an indication here, health related, that speaks to wanting to be made stronger in some way. So whether it's stronger, whether it's lighter, whether it's getting to the more essential, having stronger joints can also be part of this as well. So you want to pay attention, because it does look like if there's anywhere where you've had, a bad habit in particular, any kind of bad habits taking place, you're going to get real. The universe is going to encourage you to get real about that and to empower yourself on that and to move towards healthier changes, but also to make a change, to allow yourself to go through a rebirth of sorts, and to allow how you care for yourself to be part of that process. So workplace, self-employment, the work that you're doing, health-related activities, all of these set for some powerful changes ahead. In the workplace also, if I didn't say it already, there may be some very dramatic changes that take place, some major power games being played out. People may leave as well right around this time, but more importantly, because it's a new moon, new people may come, or people may get promotions that, you know, maybe are not easy breezy people, let's put it that way, right? And then you get to decide what change you need to make, where it is that you need to start fresh. As we move towards the middle of the month, we're going to have a full moon happen in the sign just before yours. This is powerful. This is going to set the stage for a really big month next month. Next month, it starts off all about love, and it's a positive month as well. And it moves to an eclipse that takes place in your sign, the first of a few that are going to take place in the coming years. So it is going to set up next month some dramatic changes for you, some powerful changes for you, where you really feel ready to understand what matters, what doesn't, where you're done, where you're embracing your future. All of that is very powerfully indicated with next month's sky. But this month sets the stage, and it really sets the stage with what transpires for you, particularly in the middle of the month. And it is in the middle of the month that we have got this full moon happening. And whereas with the new moon, there was change, but you knew it was coming, an honesty that's been bubbling for a while, this is change that seems to come out of nowhere. Surprise truths that seem to just show up for you, that just find you. And it can be a really interesting time, and it can be a really interesting sky at that. We've got this full moon happening, surprise elements all around, surprising qualities all around. Things could change very, very quickly with whatever you've got planned. But also this can show you something about what's within you, within your psyche, buried within. Some stuff may end up triggering you. And ultimately it's about getting that cleansing happening for you, right? Whereas earlier in the month, it's a cleansing of body. This is a cleansing of psyche. This is a cleansing on a level of soul, also on a level of karma as well. If there's any place in your life where you need to create space to allow something new and more fabulous to enter the picture, this is where that space is going to be created as your life sets to change in very positive ways. Once we get you into the month of August, it truly is going to be a great month for you, a big month for you. This sets the stage. This prepares the ground. This helps you know on a soul level what has served its purpose, so that you can bring it to a healthy close and put it behind you as you prepare for the next and the new. And that's just how you like it as an Aquarius. It's all about the new. It's all about the next. It's all about what's coming up ahead. When you have your mind focused on that, that's when you feel most alive. That's when you feel most like you. And that's the direction you're heading in, coming up very, very soon. You blink and you will be there. This month is an important part of that process to make sure that when you do get there, you are feeling strong, body and soul. Head over to my website right now to get early access to the Jupiter Special Horoscopes. In the month of September, Jupiter will change signs. We'll move into the sign of Libra. This is so exciting, as all of us in some way are going to notice our blessings shift and feel ourselves getting more hopeful and getting more opportunity in a very practical kind of way in a new area of life. So based on your sun sign, based on your moon sign, your rising sign, Jupiter will bless your life in new ways. So to find out how and to get an early look into how, head on to my website, nadiyashah.com. And of course, those horoscopes will be available on YouTube to the public on YouTube in the month of September. But if you want an early look, visit my website. And I look forward to seeing you there. It'll be great. This move of Jupiter into Libra will be great. Enjoy.